Wait, say that again. Can I talk about something else?
Can I talk about something else?
Better than anyone I know.
Wait, did you go to school for theater?
Well, technically.
What's that? Wait, why? What does that mean?
Because I went to Texas Lutheran College. It's not
hell yeah,
like
TLC.
It's not a big theater program.
Okay.
But I did end up with a theater major because I had been a theology major for a long time, and then, and
They're
this
like,
is
it's
going to
kind
shock
of,
you,
it's-
but they didn't want no homos. So
Is that really what happened? Wait, were you
I pivoted.
at Texas Lutheran College?
Uh-huh.
You were a theology major.
Uh-huh.
And in your major, did you come out when you were in college? Or
Oh no, I could have gotten a major, but I
You were just like,
I
this is
couldn't. I could have even gone to seminary, and I could have even been ordained, but I couldn't be in a relationship. I would have had to been celibate, whereas a straight person could be married, and I thought that was rude, so I left.
a person didn't come up to you and say, "Hey, you got to get out of here." No. It was just the doctrine.
No, and the theology program was actually progressive and rigorous and intellectual and stuff like that. And they were all like, "Oh, that's ridiculous," blah blah blah. But the church was a little bit more to the right. But now they let homos be pastors.
And all of the things. When I was the church that I grew up in, I'm pretty sure there was a woman who was gay. I'm pretty sure it was a.
Well, you can't just out her. was she openly gay, or were you
Well,
just like, I got the vibe?
Okay, am I about to get canceled? I was like 10, but I just thought I was like, I'm pretty sure this person is gay. Is that bad? Is it bad to be pretty? Is that bad?
Well,
to do
but here's
that?
the thing: is that what I'm saying is there were lots of closeted people,
Yeah.
who were pastors, but the big difference is. Are they openly gay and also a pastor?
Right. So my question is, I want to get to what you're saying. No. Is what I've just said really stupid?
I don't. No.
Okay, great.
No, I just wanted to qualify.
No, I appreciate it. I need it. We need it. You go. I have more questions on this, but I want you to go.
No.
I feel like I'm digging a hole.
No, I just want let me dig a different hole.
I don't feel like you're digging a hole. Do I seem what do you call it? Like antagonistic?
No, you seem lovely. Like your level of loveliness is not. I'm spiraling.
Michael's the antagonistic one. He's angry. He's digging his hole furiously. Let me grab the shovel and dig mine. I don't know the current rules, actually. But I also don't... Wait. It may surprise you to know that my name is Asher Perlman and I don't fully understand Christianity. When you said pastor, but priests are different, right?
Yeah, priests are like, well, you can be an Episcopalian priest. That is, they are called priests too. I mean, it's complicated. This is like talking about improv from 2007. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, there's all these little rules.
This is what the people tune in for, Jeff.
I know. But, so I was Lutheran, which is like a Protestant.
My wife's family is Lutheran, and I was raised in an Episcopalian church.
Right.
Because Martin Luther. That's where Lutheran comes from.
Lutheran comes from Martin Luther. He's nailing
Because
the things on
Martin
the door.
Luther,
He's nailing the things on the wall.
95
on the door.
Yes, and so our church was. There are like several different factions of the Lutheran Church, and ours was actually the most progressive, and because like the Wisconsin Synod of the Lutheran Church, they won't even let women be pastors or have leadership roles in the church and things like that. What? There's like this Wisconsin Synod and a Missouri Synod of Lutherans, and they're more to the right.
SYNOD.
Oh, Synod.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No,
Again,
don't be sorry.
Which is like a faction.
Again,
right?
let's talk about Baby One's Candy in 2006.
Should we do the show intro?
Unfortunately, I'm so into this. Wait, should we do
the show intro?
Okay, we'll do the show intro, but I'm not leaving this.
No.
Unless I have to.
Okay.
You have to read it?
Well, I don't have to, but I just want to make sure because your book has a subtitle. It's like a title and then a colon. And I just don't want to get that wrong.
Do your books have subtitles?
Actually, mine do.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm so offended when people get it wrong.
Are you?
Welcome to the podcast. This is But Also, a podcast where we talk about culture,
But also.
politics,
But also.
anything we want.
That's it. Now we're in the show. We were in the show before, but now we're.
Well, now we're officially in the show, and let us introduce our guest because in case you haven't picked up on, our guest is Jeff Hiller,
the Jeff Hiller,
improviser, actor, and you should tell me if I'm saying these in the wrong order.
No, improviser first, of course.
A towering improviser, an esteemed actor, winner of the Emmy Award for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Comedy
You
Series.
fucking guy. When you won, okay, keep going.
Well, let's talk about that. And the author of an incredible memoir, Actress of a Certain Age, My 20-Year Trail to Overnight Success.
You got it.
Jeff Hiller. Well,
Sometimes
I read
people
it.
say trial. My overnight
20-year
my
trial.
20-year trial to overnight
20-year
success.
trial.
And I'm like, it's not
Kind
wrong.
of.
Unconstitutional. We are all guaranteed the right to a speedy trial of 20 years to overnight
A
success.
speedy trail. Wait, okay, there's so many things I want to talk about in there. I still want to talk about the church stuff.
But also,
But okay, that's three hosts. You're an official.
Let's start. You're coming up on your year anniversary of the historic your Emmy win. I would say, and we were there in the room that night. I would say it was thunderously received in the room and also culturally. Is that how did you feel that way about it?
yeah. I mean, I think the main reason everyone was so excited is because no one expected that to happen, and I also did not expect that to happen. So I'm not saying like people were like, I'm not trying to like harsh my buzz or whatever. I'm just saying the reason everyone was like, oh my God, is because inside they were like, oh my God, I can't believe you won.
I think there is an element of I can't believe you won, but it has, you know this, I hope.
Yeah, I don't find that offensive.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with your talent or like
No.
how great you are in that show or in everything else.
Yeah.
To me, it's like I've done shows under that's a guy from under the supermarket where we do improv and
Right.
and now like everybody knows how good he is. I think it's like I can't, like you just sort of can't believe that it would ever happen to a person from the
Right, but even people who are not affiliated with UCB or whatever are like just strangers are like, I can't believe that happened because like I'd never been nominated for any awards before, and I had only been on that one show I mean, I've been guest stars and stuff, but like, and I was up against like, inarguably talented actors.
Who are you up against? I forget.
Let me expose my naivete. I actually don't think I was surprised when you won.
Really?
But I don't remember who you were up against. Were
Okay,
you
I'm
up
gonna
against?
tell you. Are you ready?
Okay, yeah. Should I have been surprised? Let's
Coleman
see it.
Domingo.
Jeez, okay, Coleman Domingo, just pause. Coleman Domingo is so talented.
I know.
And crazy hot.
Ha-cha-cha.
Holy moly.
Did y'all go to that night before party?
No, I didn't go. I don't know what party you're talking about even.
I think I
It's
actually
a party at the night before the Emmys.
I know about this party. I think it is only for on-camera talent who's like cool. Am I right?
I don't know. Think so because I got invited.
You're on-camera talent who's cool.
Oh,
That's
okay.
you. We're specifically talking about you.
Oh,
Go
okay.
back to the room. Think back to the room. Was that everyone, or were there I don't think it's for every nominee.
Oh.
It might just be for on cameras.
I
But
think-
were you going to say Coleman Domingo was there and looking friggin'
And he
fly
was
as hell?
dancing. He was doing a line dance.
I just want to say this supports my thesis that it's for on-camera talent who are cool.
I met Coleman once. He's friendly with Kate Navin, who runs the Audible Theater, and just breathtakingly hot and also so frickin' nice.
Yes,
And his
that is very
husband or
true.
partner also
Yeah.
insanely hot.
Yes.
That's all. Okay, anyway, I'll let you get through one before I started talking about how hot they are.
Bowen Yang.
Bowen Yang, I mean, crazy hot. And Bowen Yang also kind of came up from the sewer.
Right.
But Bowen Yang has been
But he's been nominated like 6 times.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
something.
He's been kind of like if you won on your third nomination, it would be way less surprising. Bowen Yang has like been up there for a while now.
I mean, nobody even expected me to be nominated. That's the other thing. Yeah. Like I was not on any list or anything. Ike Barinholtz
Great. So funny.
from the studio. Ebon Moss-Bacharach from The Bear.
From The Bear.
Who had won the 2 years previous.
Cousin.
Yeah, cousin. Exactly. Michael Urie
Uh-huh.
and Harrison Ford.
So basically
I just want to say,
Stacked all around.
You did order that correctly because that was the funniest one.
For sure.
and Michael Urie also must have been nominated a few times.
You know, I think it was his first time, which
Really?
is shocking, yeah.
Interesting.
But I feel like you're like the people's champ. I feel like everyone is like rooting for you. I mean, somebody somewhere was such a...
Well, it was also done. The show was ended.
Oh, sure.
And we had never been nominated for any Emmys at all. I think it was maybe like it was a win for the show, too.
Well, it's
whatever.
also, I mean, people must have watched, right? Because I feel like one of the things that I worry about with Emmy nominations is that like people aren't really watching all these
Michael
shows.
is saying this because he's currently.
But you won that night too, didn't you?
The show won
did
that
win
night.
that
We
night.
did like Colbert won best variety, whatever the category.
You don't get part of that, aren't you?
No, because it's not writing. It's the show wins, but the writers.
In fact,
Well, you
the
win this year though.
I don't know. I will say this: I don't think the writers were we not even nominated?
Well, there are no. Oh, last year I don't think we were not.
We weren't even nominated. The show won.
But that was before they found out about.
Yes, but the show won best whatever, and the writing wasn't even nominated, which is a little. That's fine.
But no, but when it won,
It's actually fine.
when it won, there was a.
Are you telling me or
It's
you?
fine.
It was good.
It's fine. It makes a lot of sense. It's the best. It's the best one, but the writing just not.
I think
not
the award,
good.
the full award title is Best Variety Show minus the first 11 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
We're talking just the guests here,
Except for the-
and also
The host,
And also the host.
band,
Also the host.
the set.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm totally fine
iconic
with
set.
it.
It is. Ed Sullivan is iconic. It should win. It should win just for being the Ed Sullivan.
No, I don't ever think about it. Anyway, were we talking about me? When it gets announced, like what happens in your brain?
In my brain? Well, I was on the phone with my sister, and my agent called, and I was like, I was just gonna send it to my voicemail because we got to figure this out. I'll call them back in a little bit. And then my manager called too, and I was like, oh no, I'm in trouble.
I'm getting canceled.
Yeah.
Something's happened.
Because I was shooting Widow's Bay, and I was like, am I supposed to be on set right now? And
I said something crazy about the Texas Lutheran College, and it's coming back to haunt me.
constant fear.
Every time I get a phone call, everyone's mad at me.
That is very true.
No, I know that. I feel that exact
Hold on.
way.
I think they're mad at me. Oh God.
If 2 people call me within 20 mintes, I'm like, something horrible is happening.
I was like, oh crap. And then they told me that, and I was like, I did or we did? I did or we did? And they were like, you. And I was like, but just me? Because I didn't want to be like, click over to my sister and be like, I got nominated for an Emmy. And then it turns out I was like, the show did. You know what I
The
mean?
writers weren't nominated.
Exactly.
This is what both of us did with our family. We're nominated. You are? Well, we're not nominated.
Exactly. I didn't want to
Literally
look
that
like
exact
that
thing.
kind of idiot.
We're talking about someone who goes to the night before party.
Thank you. But anyway, so I know a writer who was there who wrote for Shrinking. He was
Okay.
at the night before party.
Really?
But
Can
did-
you say
did-
can you say the name? Don't
Is
do it
his
if you don't want
date
to.
is his date a hot person who was nominated?
No.
Huh.
Is the
His
writer
date's
also
ugly.
a
He had an
performer?
ugly date.
No, but he is an E EP.
Oh, okay.
I think that might be the difference.
EPs can do anything they want.
I
They
think
walk
night
on
before
water.
party, it's like we're not seeing the costume designers, we're not seeing the writers, we're not seeing. I think that's how it is, but I don't know.
Desi Lydic was there.
On camera, cool.
Oh, because she's on camera.
She's on camera, buddy.
Oh, right.
Okay, so you get the
Not
call.
like you fuckos.
Unless you're talking about the costume designer, Desi Lydic.
Right. Famous costume
If costume
designer.
designer Desi Lydic was there, that's a total hole in
That's
my
actually infuriating. Okay, wait. So you get the call. Manager says you got nominated for an Emmy. You're like, wait, what do you
Was
mean?
it me? And they were like, yes, you. And then I was like, did the show? And they were like, no. And I was like, oh. I mean, the show did get nominated for writing, but I thought maybe like the
Because
show.
those writers are incredible.
They are.
The writers over there, not like the
Yes.
fucking dog shit writers where we used to work.
Well, they're good. They're better. They playwrights.
What can you do? They probably are playwrights.
2 of the 3, yeah.
Who were the writers on that show?
Hannah Boz and Paul Thurine, and then the third writer for that episode was Bridget Everett.
Oh, wow.
The lead of the show.
Were they at the night before party?
No, Hannah and Paul weren't.
what I'm
Okay,
talking about.
now
That's
we're
what I'm
getting
talking about.
somewhere.
But they're EPs.
Oh.
The plot thickens.
I
Turns
think
out-
they had to fly in that day. Though.
Oh. there is a clause if you have to fly in that day.
Yeah, because I had to pay for my own hotel the night before party. Because
No, that's not right. Never again, probably. I bet never again. I bet every time you go back there, they'll say, please, Mr. Hiller, this way. And they'll have a special little room for you.
that hasn't been the case thus
Hasn't
far.
worked
You
out
said
that
moving
way?
forward, it's going to be the case.
Yeah, moving forward, starting right now. After they see you on this, are you kidding me?
Okay.
On but also with Michael and Asher? This is, you're on to a whole new thing, buddy boy.
Whee!
I haven't let you finish. I haven't let you tell us about this phone call. So you get the call, and then what? You're on the other line with your sister. You
Yeah, I
click
call
back
my
over.
sister. My sister screams.
Yeah. Is she more excited than you are because you're kind of in a haze, or are you equally excited?
Well, I kept wanting to I was like, I really do feel like I need to check this out.
Yeah, it seems like it's wrong.
Yeah, like some sort of like a Hollywood Reporter article or something that says it, because it did feel a little wrong.
Too good to be true.
Yeah, and there just hadn't been any indication that would happen.
And you weren't like gunning for it to happen specifically, or were you?
No, in fact, I had seen that. I thought that they had already come out, but I guess it was in the New York Times. It was saying they were going to be announced that day or something, but I thought they had already been announced. And I said to my husband, "Oh, I bet there's going to be an article saying we were snubbed." Because there's always an article about how we were snubbed.
You hit it with you got the reverse jinx.
I got the reverse jinx.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, is there a moment where you freak out? Or is there when does it set in that like, oh, this is really happening?
Well, it was weird because then I immediately left because I had to go shoot Widow's Bay. And so I went to LaGuardia and I was like, I'm going to use one of my credit card points and go to the lounge.
Hell yeah.
And there was a long, long line and they wouldn't let anybody in. And so I went to my gate and the gate was, my flight was delayed like several hours.
Oh yeah, feeling real good.
Yeah. And then I did like press. Like people wanted to hear your reaction or whatever, but I was alone in there. And then I went and stayed at a Courtyard Marriott.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
In Concord, Massachusetts, and I was like alone that night.
Beautiful.
And then the next day, it actually was an episode that just aired where the only thing I was shooting was just opening up the door and looking in by myself. So on set, I was the only actor.
So alone.
You're having the most isolating post Good News experience you could have.
It really was. It was kind of.
Then I went to a silent meditation retreat.
Yeah, I was in what do you call it? I was in a sensory deprivation chamber.
Exactly.
Okay, wait, and now we're fast forward. We're at the Emmys. It's the opposite of that. You win the Emmy. The whole place has what I would describe as a simultaneous orgasm. We're all gasming.
Gasming.
Does it like when your name gets called? Is it also like? Are you still like? Is this like? Is this real?
It was kind of a blackout moment. Like I know people say this, and I know you're all thinking like you thought you would win. I did not think I was going to win. Like I truly had actually been like, it's okay. This is just being nominated is really worth it. 'Cause, like,
totally.
I just knew I wasn't going to win. It was really shocking. And so as I was walking down there, I was thinking, what am I going to say? I got to thank Bridget. And oh no, my shoes are falling off. My shoes were falling off.
Was your shoes too big? Yeah, shoes were too big?
I was wearing mules, which it's really hard to walk in mules while you're going downhill.
Yeah. Hot tip. For next time, no mules.
Yeah, exactly.
High tops. Those things stay on.
Yeah, stilts maybe.
Were you all wearing mules?
Yeah.
I feel like I was.
All the writers. Stephen was nice enough to. Right. That's how we ended up there. Stephen flew the whole everybody out. Am I not supposed to say this? You look at me like it's a bad thing.
No, I think it's great.
Stephen flew everybody.
I can't believe you said that.
Stephen flew everybody on the show to LA for the Emmys to be there. But because we weren't nominated, we were kind of we were away. We were yonder.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean? And we were in the room, but we were kind of far back.
Right.
But still, it was crazy for you.
When
it was
we were
riotous.
at the WGA Awards,
Yeah.
I really felt like he was so tender to you all. He was very like
This last one.
Yeah.
He was very sweet to us.
And also filthy.
Well, do you happen to remember, and you shouldn't, do you happen to remember the sweater he was wearing?
The McDonald's one?
Do you know the origin of that joke?
Yeah, he explained it in the room, didn't he?
He did explain. He did explain.
Because then I called it back when I went up to present right after.
That's right.
And everybody looked at me like, you whore.
Okay, for the listeners, Michael, tell the story of how this shirt came to be.
It was something to do with, there was a news item that ChatGPT was going to start letting some of their programming be sexual. So like now you could talk to ChatGPT and have sex convos with the bot or whatever. I'm not using any terminology right, but you understand what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. And in the morning I pitched something like, that's really pathetic, or like, business is going badly if you have to pivot to porn. It would be as if McDonald's changed their slogan to, "We suck dick now." And it's one of those jokes I think is like, it felt funny.
I didn't realize it was you that pitched
I don't think
it.
he said that. I don't think he said that it was me at the thing, but it's one of those jokes that is. I think it's like a funny joke, but also it's 10 times funnier because we're like, there's no chance we could say it. There's basically no chance we could ever say it on air. So it developed kind of its own life, and then I think the writers gave him as a gift a sweatshirt that said "We suck dick now" because we referred to it like periodically after that, after the pitch. And that's where it came from.
And then that night, the premise of his... So this is at the Writers Guild. Just I feel like our listeners might not know what the WGA Awards are.
Oh, okay.
The Writers Guild of America Awards. It's the union giving out awards to itself. And Stephen gave us... He was receiving some
Important
sort of...
to note, we were at WGA East.
Yes.
Who were not under strike at the time.
Even more niche.
Yeah, exactly.
The East Wing of the WGAs. And Stephen he received some sort of Lifetime Achievement Award, and he used his speech to celebrate the writers on the show. And in the speech, he was wearing the shirt, and the reason he was wearing the shirt was, he said, "I'm going to read jokes that were pitched to me that I couldn't do on air."
Right.
And then he read a bunch. And I remember in the moment, I don't know if we talked about this, but I think I had maybe one in there. I can't remember. But all of them were jokes that were, when they were pitched, I remember thinking, well, we can't do that. And I never pitched jokes that I knew we couldn't do. And I was like, well, here I am getting punished for doing my job. I was like, I'm not pitching. I remember when you pitched "We Suck Dick Now," and I was like, why is he? This is like, we have a show to put up in 7 hours. And we're pitching this joke that we know we can't do. And then
11 minutes we have to fill. 11 minutes!
But then fast forward, like a year or two after that, and he's like, I'm going to celebrate all these jokes that we couldn't say on air. And I'm like,
So you didn't get a joke?
I might have had one. I can't remember.
I didn't realize that was the assignment. I didn't realize the assignment was to write jokes we can't use.
I didn't know that we were writing jokes that were immediately going in the trash can, hopefully to be used in a meta speech at the WGA Awards later.
Well, I went up there and I said something like, "Yeah, whoever doesn't lose, I'll suck your dick." And then the nominees were Sesame Street.
Oh no!
I forgot because
I almost died from that.
I remembered that you sucked Grover's dick, but I didn't remember why.
All I know is I'm still picking blue fur out. Near far.
What are we trying to talk to you about?
The award.
Oh, the Emmys. Okay, so you get the award. You're walking down the thing. Whenever I've been in moments, and I've never won an Emmy, whenever I've been in moments
Yet,
where it feels like all eyes are on me and it feels like a tremendous amount of pressure to get up there and say something that like is really going to be
I was like vibrating.
Good.
Yeah.
Are you like
And
are
I was
you blacking
nauseous.
out? Are you like, what's happening?
Yeah, I kind of don't remember it. I mean, I have seen the speech since, and
You were very funny. I remember the first thing you said. I remember being so funny.
right, and that was all just. I mean,
That's
whatever.
just Jeff
That
being
was just
Jeff.
improv.
That's just Jeff being Jeff.
I said something about the sexy teens of Euphoria, which is a joke for my stand-up, so I will say.
That's fine.
And then I was just like, thank Bridget, thank Bridget, thank Bridget. So I thanked her. And then when I was walking off, Julianne Nicholson was the one who presented it.
Sure.
And I turned to her and I was like, I loved Janet Planet. And she goes, okay.
No, that's not how is that how she reacted?
She was a little confused at why I was talking. I mean, she wasn't rude.
No,
she wasn't rude.
So you're just kind of like, why is this happening? A little
Yeah,
bit.
she was like, okay.
All right.
Wow, that's what you're going to say right now?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Was there a
I really
part
did
of
love
you?
Janet Planet. It
great.
was a great movie.
I mean, it rhymes. Was there a part of you, even a small part, that when they said your name, that considered not going up? Like, did you think about leaving the...
What are you talking about?
Whenever something like that happens to me, and I haven't won an Emmy either.
Yet.
Yeah. I consider leaving the room.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Because I just feel so much, not even a little bit.
No, I like to follow rules.
Well, see, I do too. That's why I don't leave the room.
Right.
Like the first time I did an on-air bit for The Late Show, I was waiting to enter, and I had the thought, what if I left right now? I just leave. I hail a cab, where it's Broadway's right there. I hail a cab, and I just go away.
Now wait, you say what if I left? It's because you're so anxious about it, or you're
I'm
just like
so-
entertaining all the possibilities of things that could happen?
I
Wouldn't
know-
it be funny if?
No, not funny if. I'm so anxious about it. I'm like, I don't know if I even want this to happen anymore. I don't know. What if I just left?
Oh, you sweet guy.
No, that's not sweet. I'm just, well, but now I know it's not. So you did not have an ounce of that.
No, but I do. Sometimes when I'm standing at a window that's high up, I'm like, what if I just threw my phone out? I do think that.
Well, we should all do that. We should all throw our phones.
I thought you were going to say something that I think sometimes, and I don't even know. Can I even say this? I think, what if I jumped? But not. It's not a death wish. What the really crazy thought is that I have another part of my brain is going, this is wrong. Is I think I would make it. That's what I think. Whenever I'm in a high place and I look over, I'm trying to think of the cliffs of Moher, or I was on the fucking Burj Khalifa. You can't jump off the Burj Khalifa, but I'm just looking down and I'm like, I think I would be okay.
What if I'm the one?
Yeah.
What if I bounce off the concrete like a trampoline? What if I'm the one who does that?
Right.
Yeah.
Or you like full Peter Pan it and just keep going. Come
just
back
at the
up.
very bottom, I just
I've never
scoop.
tried. I've never tried
Yeah.
to fly.
So there's no proof that I wouldn't.
Yeah. Prove that I wouldn't. And the only way to prove that I wouldn't would be to try, which I don't think everyone says I shouldn't do, including me. But that is something that I think.
I mean, these are all intrusive thoughts, I guess, because I've had the like, what would happen if I like yanked the wheel and that
Right.
kind of thing.
yeah.
Not in a bad way.
Yeah.
But my
In a normal way.
Everybody's covering their bases. Don't worry.
my level of self-confidence is such that if I had that intrusive thought,
Yeah.
what happens in my mind is, I bet if I drove across traffic, I would be fine, and so would they. I could do
They
it.
all bounce off you like trampolines.
I have a deadly level of self-confidence. Absolutely crazy confidence.
Wow.
I admire it.
I feel that way sort of sometimes when I'm like, it's so weird that I aged. I didn't think I would age.
Yeah, I'm not going to. Other people will.
Yeah.
I think that's going to hit me if I got like a terminal diagnosis or something. I do think my first thought would be, well, not really though, right?
Right,
Like not
exactly.
literally. like I understand what you're saying. Yes, I have 6 months. Got it. But not actually that. I do think I would resist in that way.
Are there things in your lives that you have like crazy ass confidence about? Like maybe not to the insane level that I'm talking about.
Absolutely not.
Nothing, really nothing.
I don't think so. I'm trying to think of what it would be.
like cartoons. You're like, you have to at least think you're good at it though.
You said crazy.
No, you're right.
confidence.
Right. Okay. Fine.
If we're pulling it back to, are there things in life that you feel like you're adequate at? Yes.
All right. Fine. But Jeff, what about
Moving
you?
the guy.
I mean, I feel like I've done enough improv shows that I know it might not be a great show, but I'm not going to bomb like I bombed in 2002.
You'll be fine too, even if the show is a little like suffers a
Right.
bit.
I'll
You're
find
going to
some-
be good.
I'll find some bits.
And that is
that'll
how
work.
we like to think about improv, kind of like a one-man job. I'm gonna get out there. I don't know about these other fuckers.
Well, the irony though is that if everyone is walking out there with that confidence, the show is good. Usually, I mean, obviously, you can't control it.
Well, if they're too good, I might no butt them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but also,
No,
You might hit
no
him with the butt
butthead.
also.
But also, yeah, exactly.
but also, I was really resistant to this name because I thought it felt like we were making a comment on yes and, but we're not. But it just feels like we are, but we're not.
But we're not.
But also, we're not.
Did you just meet at Colbert, or did you meet before?
I think we might have met before.
We met at Caveat. We met
Shout
at
out Caveat.
Caveat.
.nyc, I think, is their website. Kind of fun. I don't know if that's true. It might be wrong. It might not be accurate. Caveat is for the listeners, Caveat is a downtown performance venue in New York City
with an intellectual bent or something.
with an intellectual
Yeah.
bent. They do a lot of shows that are, have to do with like science comedy and that kind of thing. And they're pretty great. Have you ever performed at Caveat?
Yeah, RaaaatScraps.
RaaaatScraps,
I
the
saw you
improv show.
perform at Caveat.
Yeah,
I saw
think you were-
RaaaatScraps.
I think you were the monologue. No, you weren't.
You
You were drawing there.
When I did it, I did RaaaatScraps as the monologist, but I don't think you were there that night. But I went separately and saw you perform.
And RaaaatScraps is an improv show where they have a monologist.
Just
and then-
scrape up all the little
Well,
stupid details and tell everyone what we're talking about.
RaaaatScraps is an improv show where they have a monologist of note, and that person tells stories, and the improvisers improvise off of those stories.
Right.
And you were the monologist, or you just happened to be there?
There were two separate. I was the monologist maybe a year or two ago. I can't remember. And then recently, I think it might have been the last. Was that one of the last shows?
It was, yeah, one of the last ones. And you all were there. There was like a group of you drawing.
Yes, because Zach
And Zach's wife. was
Zach's
there.
wife is I think they
Shout out Annabella.
shout out
Yeah,
Annabella,
Annabella.
an urban sketcher. So sketches sort of around town, captures things. I don't really draw like that. So I was new to it. It was kind of fun.
Oh,
Yeah, but it was cool.
I see. Because you just draw your characters from your mind. You're not like sketching someone.
One time I drew people in Newark Airport on assignment from the New Yorker, but don't tell them I didn't draw the actual people.
Holy shit!
Well,
Expose.
I didn't want them to be even remotely recognizable because the assignment was you're overhearing actual conversations. So I didn't want to draw them in any recognizable way, just in case if someone said something private.
So what would you do? You would change their like gender and race in the cartoon?
I would change anything. I just drew like random people saying the dialogue was real. It was stuff I overheard.
Got it.
But you made like their eyes be like this.
They all were Picasso.
Made them all look
they were
like
all
that.
like
What's that guy from the Goonies?
Chonk. Yeah. They were all chunk. Jeff, you improvise, you do stand-up, you act, you're multi-hyphenate.
Always referencing the Goonies.
You're a Goonie referencer. How do you identify,
Oh, you mean as an artist?
Yeah.
Yeah, as
like
an artist.
because
We're about to get deep, bro.
when I was saying when I was introducing you earlier, I wasn't sure which thing to lead with because I wasn't sure what do you think of yourself as?
I don't ever think about myself. That's a lie. I don't know. I guess I would go with maybe actor or maybe just comedian. General comedian.
Catch-all.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Do you intend to you wrote a book? Will you write another book?
Yeah, I already sold it. Yeah.
Woo! Excuse me.
Is this a scoop? Can you tell us what it is? Please be a scoop.
It's not a scoop.
It's not a scoop.
Well, I don't know.
scoop.
It was in Publishers Weekly.
It's a scoop to us.
It's a scoop.
None of our listeners listen to Publishers Weekly. Is Publishers Weekly a radio program?
Yes, it is. That's where they announce the sweepstakes winners. It's a book of essays. It's another book of essays.
Great. Is it?
It's a separate book of essays.
But is it memoir in?
Yeah, it's like comedic essays. It's like but they are sort of memoir-ish. But it's not like this is my life from beginning to end. It's more like here's an essay, there's an essay. It's like a David Sedaris type.
I got you.
That's
Samantha
nice.
Irby or a Sloane Crosley, something like that.
Well, you had me at the first one, but you lost me at the next two.
Oh, you don't know Samantha Irby?
I don't hardly read
I think you would
an essay.
recognize Samantha Irby actually.
If I saw that person.
I feel like she's like in the world. I feel like you would recognize her.
And very fun. It's like really funny. They're really funny.
Okay, Samantha
Irby.
Irby. E-R-B-Y?
IRBY.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. That's a plug for Samantha Irby.
That's our first full-throated endorsement.
And wait, who's
We haven't even gotten to the segment.
And wait, who's the other one? Sloane?
Sloane Crosley.
I don't know Sloane.
She is very famous, but I am just now getting into her books. I just actually got it. So,
Because I
and
learned
it's from 2008.
I learned from your memoir that you are a memoir enthusiast.
Did you read my memoir?
I loved your memoir.
Oh my gosh, thank you. That's very nice.
But you don't just write memoirs, you read memoirs.
Yeah, I'm kind of obsessed with them.
Because I forget you said it was a lot. I can't remember how many. I want to say dozens. Hundreds.
Really?
I really wanted to say
Wow.
dozens.
Yeah.
Hundreds.
No, I wouldn't say thousands, but I would say, it might be a thousand.
Now, are you listening or reading?
Both?
Oh, sorry, not to say. And do you consider listening reading? Because that was.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
I do too, and I listen to yours, and
Yeah.
you read yours.
Yeah, I read.
Oh,
Which-
that makes
which I really
that's
like.
attractive.
I think a memoir read by the author
Yeah.
is incredibly appealing. I think a
Same.
book read by a voice actor is really hit or miss.
Yes, that's so true.
I tried to read.
I don't ever listen to fiction. I always read fiction.
So I do both.
Okay. Well,
I-
no judgment.
Asher can't read.
Oh God. Oh God.
I never
dug my
have.
own ditch.
But I tried to read. My brother really likes Faulkner, and I never read Faulkner. So I said, okay, I'll read Faulkner. Where should I start? He said, As I Lay Dying is a really nice. Have you read As I Lay Dying?
25 years ago.
In high school or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've only ever read Sound and the Fury, and that was in high school.
Well, that's I feel like that's a heavier lift.
Oh God, it was awful.
It's like switching narrative.
It's awful.
Well, As I Lay Dying is a lighter lift if you want. But anyways, I was like, okay, so I'll listen to it because it's easier. And so I downloaded it and I started listening to it and I couldn't get into it. I was like, man, my brother loves this book. And yeah, I think part of it is because there's very strong dialects. I mean, it takes place, I think it's like 1800s maybe. It's sort of like, have you ever, I also tried listening to Mark Twain. Hard. I think it's harder than reading. Yeah. But anyways, I was listening to it, I couldn't get into it. And then later I was talking to a friend and I said, man, I really am trying to get into As I Lay Dying and I can't. And he said, and I said, I'm listening to it. And he said, is it narrated by And I said, I don't know. I mean, I didn't even check. And I looked it up, and it was.
Naming names.
Can I tell you something? I feel like there's a 90% chance Asher asks us to take this out of the episode.
I will. What I'm going to insist is that we bleep the name.
Okay.
Because I don't want to throw shade on him, but my friend was like, I hate everything.
Why you just keep saying the name?
But we're going to bleep all. Douglas,
it's going to be so bleeped.
Douglas, we got to bleep all times I say.
I'm taking notes.
All right. Anyways, it really matters who reads it. And I loved that you read yours, and I think it really added something.
Especially when it's a performer biography, when they read it, it's really important to listen to it.
Well, because then it's like, it's their storytelling, it's their stand-up. It's like you're listening to it as it's meant to be done.
Mostly my stand-up.
Is
so
it really?
I felt like I read it well because
I bet you did.
They scheduled 5 days and I did it in 2.
Wow!
Sorry, because you know the beats.
I know the beats.
And did you plan on doing the whole thing in a Cockney accent, or was that just on the fly?
That's funny that you think it was Cockney. That was actually West Geordie.
Oh, I should have. Okay,
but then there's the 10 pages he does like a Jamaican guy. You said you'd do some of that right now.
No.
Oh, there it is.
This bit is problematic.
I'll cover it by saying over and over again.
Oh my gosh! Wait, what about stand-up? So the first book is a lot of your stand-up, basically. Right. Mm-hmm. Is the second book also stand-up?
No, but what I've been doing is I keep scheduling these shows called Jeff Hiller Reads to You, where I'm like cosplaying a David Sedaris type of experience, where I just come out and I read the essays, and I've only done it once, and I did it with these 3 different essays over 5 nights, and I would change it each night, based on the audience reaction. So that's what I'm doing now.
That sounds really cool.
Because are you still going out doing stand-up and stuff?
I'm still going out doing stand-up. Okay. Yeah, sure. We can say something bad about it, though. It won't hurt my feelings.
No, it's not you. It's actually more about me. It's like, I just don't have the energy to keep going out and doing it. I just don't have and especially for because I have to find the right room, and you'd think oh, you have credits, you've an Emmy, you'll get up on any room. But it doesn't matter because most of the people who go to see stand-up do not know who I am. Their mom knows who I am, but they do not.
But can I say something real fast? Yeah. My mom literally, when I told her who we were talking to today, said, if it's appropriate, please tell him that I loved
it is appropriate
somewhere.
And I love her. And I'm telling you, I was just the Grand Marshal of the Gay Pride Parade, and as I was going down the street, it would be like 20-something, 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 50-year-old woman just living
crying and screaming.
Exactly. It was like all of the lesbians in their deep middle age.
But wait, what I wanted to say about finding the right room is, and maybe this is a version of what you were saying, I wonder if you're of the stature that the room finds you now. That if you put on a show, don't your fans come to see you?
Yes, and that's why I've been doing these.
As opposed to if you do someone else's show, and those people are like, who the fuck is this?
Exactly.
And
you have to work so hard to win them over, which is, I know that's a skill that one should build.
You have that skill.
I do. It's boring. I'd rather just.
You just don't want to.
Yeah, let me just read this essay and you laugh.
Well, I guess if you're
and don't laugh, and so I can cut that.
If you're doing if it's a stand-up show and you're reading, I can see there's a barrier to get across right away.
Right. I mean, I don't do that. I don't read at a stand-up.
Oh,
show.
Gotcha.
But it's also. But then sometimes I'll forget pieces because I'm doing because I'm just and then I'm like, oh crap. I have this great callback, but I never planted the seed at the top of the.
There's nothing to call back to.
That's the worst. Have you ever done the callback and been like,
Uh-oh.
oh, did I not say that?
They're all looking at me very quizzically right now.
And you're like, and that's why I said yes.
No, I have definitely done versions of that where I have to, like, I do the callback and then I have to say literally some version of, okay, so imagine that 15 minutes ago I had said.
I feel like that would happen sometimes with improv shows if you had two in a row. It's a narrative improv show, not like a
right.
But like when I would do improvised Shakespeare, we'd do an 8 p.m. show and a 10:30 show.
Yeah.
And then sometimes midway through the 10:30 show, you'd be like, wait.
Was the witch from this show or
Exactly.
the last show?
Yes.
And then you like call it out, and then like this witch comes on, and you're like, I don't think they have any idea who this witch. So then you have to, and then it's
Except
fine.
for like the weird two people who
Who
watch
stuck
the
around.
first show.
Both. I would have that all the
witch. Yes.
I would have that all the time. UCB used to do back-to-back Ass Cats.
Right.
And if you did two Ass Cats in a row,
exactly.
you're doing like 4.5 hours of improv,
Yeah.
and there's no way.
That was an
By the
exhausting.
second
they would give
half,
you pizza in the between.
certainly not enough.
That'll keep you nice and that
Keep you wide awake. By the second
Keep it
half
light,
of the
keep it
second
gay.
show, you could be saying anything. You could be referencing things that had happened like a week ago. You have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
That was a real mind-numbing situation. Because
really
even
was.
now when I do Ask Cat, I'm like, this is long. We have to come back?
Intermission.
I think I'm done. And for the listeners, Ask Cat is an improv show upon which RaaaatScraps is based.
So your listeners do not have Google. Is that what you're telling me?
I think we should have our podcast description is just 5,000 hyperlinks to Wikipedia articles.
You know the beginning of a fantasy book when it has like a family tree to help you keep track of everything? We have that, but it's for improv references and theaters in New York.
And you have to hold it while you're listening to the podcast. We have no sponsors, if you can believe it.
Yet.
Yes.
Okay, wait. I have so many things I want to talk about. Can we, a little bit about the show you won an Emmy for, because I also wanted to say that. Just wanted to quickly shout out our friend Lennon Parham, who also worked on that show.
Yeah, she directed.
She was my Improv 101 teacher, and like one of the first people I met in life that I was like, oh, this is what it is to be funny, is to be this person.
Yeah.
And I love her, and that's all that I have to say about it.
I love her too. I can't say anything. I would give her a full-throated endorsement.
That's our second one, and we haven't even gotten to the
This
segment.
episode is chock full. One of the very first things I saw at UCB, that I thought was so funny was you did it. It was Lennon's show, I guess, where she played a country singer, I think.
Oh, and I was one of her sisters.
And you were one of her sisters, and then Risa Sangarai had won a contest and had sung a song about how calling 911 isn't fun. Dialing 911 ain't fun. Something like that. Anyway, it made me laugh really hard. Shout out Risa. Can I talk about something else?
Yeah.
I want to go back to theology. Can we do that?
you?
Yeah, there's only each episode is 4 hours, right? You've listened to this before?
Wait, say that again. Can I talk about something else?
Can I talk about something else?
Better than anyone I know.
Your face has powers beyond other faces. Other faces can't do that. What you just did.
I should have been on a multi-camera sitcom. Wouldn't that have
Oh.
been
It's not too late.
so good?
It's not too late.
It's not too late, but it's harder now. I mean, they're fewer and
I
farther.
tried to pitch one, and people were just like, fun idea. No, thank you.
Wow. Yeah, would love to hear more about this.
If you could go, this is an interesting question, but it's derailing yours.
No, go yours, then we'll go back to mine.
If there was a period of entertainment if you could teleport and be like, I'm going to be successful at this period of entertainment, what would you pick? And the reason I ask is mine would be 90s sitcom heyday, like a Frasier or a Seinfeld, that kind of thing. If you could be on a really good multicam sitcom, I think that's the dream.
Oh, it is the dream. Because the hours are cake.
yeah.
And you have a live audience there laughing at you. So if you came up through like
But
one of
the thing is, you couldn't be out in the 90s. Even poor Sean Hayes had to be in the closet. So in the end,
was Sean Hayes in the closet during Will and Grace? I didn't know that. Did you know that?
I find that almost I shouldn't be. I'm in such trouble already.
Wait, is that
but
true?
I find
though?
that totally absurd.
Is that true?
Yeah, no, that is true.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, that's sad.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
So my point is, I'm probably in the right time.
Yeah, I don't like that
Okay.
at all. And the person you should be mad at about it is not me. I'm mad at whoever you should be mad at is who I'm mad at. Just so you know, not me.
And I'm going to change my.
What's happening?
I don't know.
I'm changing
I'm
my.
spiraling again.
You have him down.
I should have just been like, yeah, me too.
No,
I
you shouldn't
apologize.
have. No, you shouldn't have. That's interesting. No, that's interesting.
Okay, can we go back to the other thing?
Yeah.
Theology.
Yeah.
Okay, so you, at some point, young Jeff, he's 19. He's at Texas Lutheran College. Are you from Texas?
I know this answer. San Antonio. I read the book. Keep going.
Oh, San Antonio.
Right?
Basketball. Okay, anyway.
Yeah. I don't think so, honey. Sports.
All of them.
We have to bleep you saying I don't think so, honey, though. They're very litigious over
are
there.
they? Oh, sorry.
No, I don't know. I'm sure they're not. They're the nicest people alive.
I know he clapped for me.
Are you a Christian? You are Christian?
Were.
Were?
I don't know. I think I still have a lot of that stuff just because it is so like in me from birth. My husband's Jewish. I definitely am not like, it's the only way. And I don't go to church on Sundays.
Okay.
And is your husband observant Jewish or like culturally Jewish?
Culturally Jewish. Hardcore culturally.
Hardcore culturally.
He's Hasidic.
Well,
We live in Williamsburg.
he's what do you call that? Secular Hasidic.
Yeah.
There are very few.
Yeah,
there
exactly.
are very few.
No, but I
husband
mean
is-
like he's like in the way that I sort of like I always think like he's the kind of person who's like, they're Jewish. That person's Jewish.
Yeah.
Their real name is
spots 'em.
Horowitz. Their real name, that kind of a
Yeah.
thing. He's really into that. Like
I do that with Filipinos. I'll be like, I could like from across the way. I'm like, just so you know, that person across the street right there, that's a Filipino.
what's that guy from SNL making copies? He's a secret Filipino. Right?
Can I say something horrible about that guy? It's Rob Schneider,
Rob Schneider.
and he's MAGA,
Yeah.
and he's half Jewish and half Filipino.
Wow.
And I would say that 70% of podcast appearances I do, people in the comments say, I thought that was Rob Schneider about me.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
But okay, hold on a second.
Like it's enough people saying it that at a certain point I have to be like, even though it's not my self-perception, I have to be like, I must look like Rob Schneider.
But you do start every appearance with, you can do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think that has something to do with it?
Maybe. I say I'm Rob Schneider at the beginning of every podcast.
You say I was in The Hot Chick.
Yeah.
You say I was in The Hot Chick. I was the star of the movie The Hot Chick.
I say you might know me from Deuce Bigelow, Male
I was
Gigolo.
just gonna say, wasn't he Deuce Bigelow?
It sure was. Okay, wait. But now we're totally off of the theology. So, what is your concept? Like, do you think much about your conception of God and religion now?
Yeah, I mean, it's just really different. And the thing what I tried to talk about in the book, which Asher read.
I have seen the book.
Wow.
I have seen it. It looks awesome.
But you didn't listen to it.
I don't
didn't
really
listen.
read any. I don't think I've
don't
read a
read.
book I don't even know the last time I read a book.
You do not need to read my book.
I do not.
But
I'm going to read it
but my
now.
point,
But
no.
just to be clear, you do need to read my book. Have you read my book?
Your book is Tunes.
Yeah.
I've read some of his book.
My man.
I've read some of his
Do you
book.
just have one or do you have two now? I have one of yours.
I have two. I'll send you the second.
Well, okay, good. I feel like I should buy it because you got my book.
No,
But
no.
I did buy your first. Well, This Is Me is the one I have. What's the
Yes.
second one?
Hi, it's me again.
Kind of fun. It's kind of fun.
I don't know how, but like I got in some. Maybe it's just because I liked or I followed you. But now I have so many.
Cartoonist?
Also, RaaaatScraps did some stuff with my husband, but anyway, now I have so many cartoons. Like my FYP is just like cartoons, puppies, and then dudes with abs, and I'm like, how did it know? I don't follow anybody like that, but it knows.
It's clocking something. It's clocking eye movement. It's clocking the slight hover over an image. It knows.
I'm always like, oh my god, this is obscene.
I love that.
And that's for his tunes.
That's
It's because so many of the characters in my cartoons have abs.
Yeah.
There was
Playboy or whatever, right?
I realized after, because I did all the cartoons for that issue, and I realized afterwards that, well, in general, my characters are particularly well clothed, by which I mean covered. They are covered,
Right.
Like long sleeve, long pant. But for some reason in this Playboy, all the cartoons happen to be like suit and tie and like turtlenecks. Like it was the most modest people you could possibly imagine in Playboy magazine.
I feel like I see all just like the sexy lady's legs, like in the cigarette thing. You remember that? Like
oh yeah, like walking around the Playboy Club with the tray.
Oh yes. Gloria Steinem style.
Right.
Isn't that what Gloria Steinem did? Didn't she go
Yes, but
undercover?
I'm talking about the cartoons. They have them of that too, or it's like they're just a thing of cigarettes, but they have sexy lady legs.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, it's like a 1960s male fantasy.
Yes, exactly.
Got you.
God, I wish my lady was a big cigarette with legs.
I'd love to light her on fire.
Yeah, I hate
Get a slight buzz.
But I want her to walk. I want her to be capable of walking.
You kind of went to Trump. You kind of went to Trump a little bit.
I like my lady. Yeah. I did not.
Tell us about God.
Yeah, so like where are you at with that?
Well, okay, so I grew up in a church that was slightly progressive, and it was all about like helping people. And if you had food insecurity, if you were having problems paying your rent, if you needed clothes for a job or whatever, you would go to the church, and the church would help you. And it wasn't about like converting you or anything like that. It was just about whatever, loving one another. And so
You said that like it was disgusting.
loving one another. So in my mind, the church is not, it doesn't have the sort of, I don't know, baggage that I think it has for a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, well, that sounds lovely. What you're
Yeah.
talking about sounds amazing.
Yeah, and so because I grew up with that, like that still is beautiful in my mind. Like the church that is portrayed in the media all of the time, it's foreign. It doesn't even make sense to me, and it's I mean, it's obviously disgusting. Look, I'm not trying to say like this was good, but at least back in my day, people said love the sin, love the sinner, hate the sin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now they're just like, die. You can't vote or drive, and you should be in this closet. I mean, a literal closet. Let me lock the door.
I mean, I know a lot of very compassionate religious people who I think have incredible values and make the world a better place. And I actually feel bad for them that in culture, in media, that's not who at least I see represented. Like I know a family who takes in immigrants. Like that's one of their big things. Like they take in immigrants, they give them a place to live, and they feed them, and they help them get on their feet, et cetera, et cetera. But if you watch the news, that's not your impression of it. And I literally feel bad. I'm like, oh, that sucks. That's not. They don't get to see themselves represented. I think that's too bad.
Yeah, I feel like when I was growing up, even I would go to Episcopalian church because I was in the boys' choir. Check out the Patreon for my voice lessons.
Do you sing?
What's that?
Do you sing?
I wouldn't call it singing, but I do. It's not. There's a different word for it. It's so
An
beautiful.
angel, the voice of an angel.
Yeah.
But it's a biblically accurate angel.
Yes,
you're
that's exactly
like
right. It's horrifying.
1,000 eyeballs.
It can lead you into a building or whatever.
But when I was growing up, even though I was going to church all the time, I really had very harsh opinions of religion. Like I was like, this is stupid. People who believe this shit are stupid.
Right.
And as I've gotten older, I've softened on that a lot. But I do have but what you like the public image of what the church is also kind of revolting to me.
Yeah, and I will say, I could probably be in a cult. I do like believing in things. Like,
yeah, sure.
I really could be brainwashed into a cult. And so when I was at the church, I was like, I'm all in. But also I'm like, I love astrology.
I mean,
so it's...
I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would sign up for if you could. I have a little too much self-awareness in the but I do think that if you were to like manipulate me in the way that they do, I'd be like, it could be really good.
The moment I would be out is when the MLM starts, when you have to bring
Start
in
selling
new
some
people.
shit.
That would suck.
Because
That
I
would
could
really
never
suck.
bring anybody in. I wouldn't. But I would be brought in for sure.
Yeah, what was the Keith Raniere cult?
Oh my God.
Nexium.
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 I watched it and I was like, is this still happening? I want one of these.
Well, every part of it was so good except for the bad stuff.
Yeah,
It would be
exactly.
like, they play volleyball at night. And I was like, that sounds like fun. It's so hard to get your friends together for anything.
Absolutely.
And you're just like, no, we all play volleyball at night.
I know,
It's
and
like
they
a
would have
thing-
like one session, and they'd be like, "My life was changed forever."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, I want to do that.
and
Let
then
me change
the,
my life."
All the self-help sessions where they're just
Everything
like,
is good except for the bad stuff.
Well, then it got bad. And I don't want to, and I do think that even if I were brainwashed, once the bad stuff started happening, I think I would be like, wait, this is bad now.
Brave.
I do think I would, because if
guess
you're,
that's true. A lot of people
if you're
don't.
truly brainwashed, you actually are like, I guess this is what's happening now. So we played volleyball, and now I'm being branded. Wow, okay, that's
Right.
what's happening. I think I would, but also the thesis of like every doc about cults is you think you're immune, you're not.
Yeah.
And that's like every book about the Holocaust too. It's like you think that you'd be better, you're not.
You think you can jump off the building and swoop up at the last minute? You can't.
You can't bounce off it like a trampoline.
I don't think they could get me in the cult. I just don't think they
Everyone
could get
thinks
me.
that though. Everyone
Everyone does,
everyone
but-
thinks they're not gonna flip the Milgram experiment where they're flip it like electrocuting the. Everyone thinks they wouldn't do it.
No, I think the cult is different than the other things because the cult requires conformity, and I think I have such a sense of like my own specialness. Everyone being like, you have to do what everybody else
You'd
does.
be the
I'd
cult
like,
leader.
I'm not doing this.
You'd start the cult.
I don't know if I would start the cult.
Well, you said you have an incredible. What was the? You said when
Yeah,
you,
you're right. I should do a cult. This is
It
in the
does
Patreon.
feel like you're either in the cult or you're starting the
Those
cult.
are only two options. You can't
Yeah.
just be hanging out on the side.
No, no,
Nope.
no.
At the top. Or
You're
the,
a cult leader, you monster.
All right, actually, this cult is cool. The one that I'm doing.
By the way, we always end the episode with a full-throated endorsement. That's where we all have sex with Michael.
Yes. Yeah.
And give him all our money.
Emphasis on the throat is really very literal.
I'll fill your throat.
Nice.
That was too much.
Yeah, we'll bleep that. Just kidding. We won't. That's.
I was just gonna say. Damn it! That I was drinking.
I'm overcome with things I want to ask Jeff about. But
too.
well, okay. Can I talk? Okay.
I just want you to know the screen has changed to full-throated. Oh, there it is.
There it is. Full throat endorsement. That's gonna happen in 1 second. Can I just talk to you about theater? Will you do theater more again? You're a tremendous theater performer. Like
Would you do theater again? Would you do a musical?
the thing that's hardest for me about theater is that you got to do it every day.
I know.
And then it's like my show, my one-man show, I loved it. So it's like doing it every day felt
That's
fucking
different.
awesome.
Yeah.
But doing I don't know, I love Hamilton. Can I do it every day? We're doing it again? We just did this.
I would do a play,
Yeah.
but like doing a musical, it has to. I just did Urinetown at City Center. It's only a 3-week run or 2-week run. I don't know. It's quick. It almost killed me. I was so exhausted.
Because you're tired.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and the rehearsal process is quick too, but like, you have to dance and you have to do it 8 times a week. That means you have to do 2 shows 2 days a week.
Yeah.
In a row, and you're like, wait, is the witch in this? And you're like, oh yeah, it's the same thing every time. And then
The witch is the main character of Urinetown.
exactly. But I don't know. I was actually recently offered a musical, which I've never been offered anything, and it was
Let's
like,
go.
I was like, I
That's
gotta
for
do it.
Emmy
I gotta
Award
do it
winner.
because I'm being offered something.
Yeah.
But I was like, best case scenario, this musical runs for a year.
Yeah.
On Broadway, and I have to do this 8 times a week.
What's your
for a year?
what's your contract? Would you have to at what point could you leave if you decided this isn't for me?
That was not an option. I needed to be in it for a year.
Full year is so you have to do the whole year. Okay.
And
You don't have to say the name of the show unless you want to. But
We're dying for a
is
scoop.
Is it a new musical or is it a revival?
a new.
A new musical. And have you seen do you know did they give you the materials?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you know if it's good or if it's not good. Or you know if it appeals to you or doesn't appeal to you.
Yeah. And it's a good show. It wasn't maybe the greatest role, but
Gotcha.
and it was not a role that you want to do for a year.
Would you rather great show, bad role, or bad show, great role?
Bad show, great role.
Bad show, great role.
For sure. I want to this is like kind of the improv thing like we were talking about before. You want to go out there, at least I know I'm going to be good.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't want to go out there and be like, I'm going to be terrible.
I mean, ideally,
Everything-
great role.
It was
with
all
great
good
show.
I'm
except for
about
that
to
guy.
bomb. I'm about to bomb because I always bomb. It's a bad role. Okay, here I go.
But you would do a play.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you all see the Romeo and Juliet show where the cat?
The Romeo and Juliet show?
Where the
Oh, you
cat
mean
came-
in Turkey, the ballet, where the cat came and licked
you
his
see
hair?
this?
No.
Wait, I gave it to Douglas. Can we watch it? This is the final scene. So this is after Romeo's dead. This makes me want to do live theater.
Oh my God.
She's in it.
I know, she's like,
She does not break.
she's like, I haven't even noticed that cat.
And you know the thing is,
That's incredible.
it's amazing. And the truth is, do you have pets?
Yeah, I have a cat and a dog.
Okay, so I have 2 dogs. I know you don't have pets, but you'll understand this. In life, that's true. Like when tragedies happen in your life, your animal doesn't know, and it does just kind of like bop around. Like if you're like going through like a breakup or something, and it's like you're having a fight or something, your cat will like just sort of like, you know, like swoop between your legs and kind of be like, "Yo, I'm hungry now." It's like this is an emotional moment for me.
And also, just playing with its dead head.
Isn't that a thing people say about cats, though? Like your dog would wait like 5 days to eat you, and your cat will eat you like now.
It's like currently waiting to eat you.
Yeah.
Access
So
is
like
the
Romeo
only thing
dies,
stopping-
that cat's been watching the play.
Yeah.
The cat's been out there being like, I watched 3.5 hours of iambic pentameter, and that guy just died. I'm about to eat him.
The cat actually knew Friar Lawrence's plan, so the cat knew that Juliet was just asleep.
Great.
But it didn't say anything. It waited and said, "I think that guy's going to kill himself,
He's
and
gonna
then I
die,
can eat him."
and then I'll
For our listeners at home, Friar Lawrence is I believe, the apothecary. Is that
No,
correct?
he's the friar.
Oh, he's the friar. Okay, well, for our listeners,
Friar isn't. Friar Lawrence is the apothecary. Policeman Joe is the firefighter.
Also, the apothecary is the place, not the person.
I thought the person. Well, what do you call the person who works at the apothecary?
I think they might also be called the apothecary. I'm
So
trying to
fuck
remember,
you, Jeff. The apothecary.
but I don't know if
works-
they're.
I only
Wait,
know it from
and there
Schitt's
is-
Creek.
There
Wait,
is
does the apothecary work at an apothecary?
I think so. I think it's like a
That's
pharmacist.
crazy.
Like
But the pharmacist doesn't work at the pharmacist.
Maybe it's an apothecarist. But that's where
an
Romeo
apothecar?
goes. Oh, an
Apothecarian.
Oh, wow. Okay, fuck me then. Actually, not you. Me.
Apothecution.
Actually, I think fuck me for like fact checking.
Yeah.
Wait, which one of us fact checked first?
You
Fuck
did.
that
You
person.
fact
That was
checked
me.
first.
Fuck me.
But I asked.
Oh, then fuck.
Or maybe
What?
I might even.
And you did say, is the friar the apothecary?
I thought it was like
Maybe his first name is Friar.
It's like Dean.
no, like the sometimes
Dean Schultz.
Sometimes you go see a play at a community theater, right? Mm-hmm. And the dentist is playing the lead in the play, but he's the dentist, but he's also leading the play. But the friar
you
could also
are
be
reaching.
No, you did. You
thought
didn't
the
ask
friar
if the
could
same
also-
actor was playing
No, I
two
don't mean the
roles.
same actor. I meant if the person who in Verona could the friar not also be like, oh, and while I'm the friar, I also
think-
run the apothecary.
In Shakespeare times, there was a guy who was like, I'll play the friar, even though I'm the apothecarian.
No, I mean it's not the same act. It's not
You think the character might have 2 jobs?
I think the person like
This guy's
imagine a
driving
world-
Uber and
Yes, that like that. There's a guy who drives an Uber and he's also a firefighter. You know what I mean?
yeah.
He has 2
You
jobs.
think there was a guy who was a friar who did other things? A
don't
friar
know.
is a full-time commitment.
I don't know
buddy.
about that. That's you would know from the theology, maybe.
It's a full-time
What is
commitment.
Is friar, is that Episcopalian? Is it?
No, I think that's pretty much exclusively Catholic.
Catholic. Friars
I
are
don't know what
Catholic.
friars do. I don't know what a friar is.
I mean, this is kind of a little bit outside of my wheelhouse, so I don't really know
Okay, fine,
either. But
and
I do
that's-
think they shave their head in that little weird
Yes,
thing.
that's the only thing. That's
that's
what when I envision a friar. That's what I see. I see a shaved little thing like this, and then a little sign they wear around their neck that says "BT Dubs." I'm also an apothecary.
Oh, yes. Actually,
My-
I'm sorry. I didn't realize that. Yes, then you're right.
God damn it!
Jeff, we end every episode with our segment Full Throated Endorsement, and the guest traditionally goes first. Would you like to go first?
Oh, okay. This is weird, and oh God, I guess it's not really full-throated because I have a little like caveat about
That's fine.
it.
You can half throat it.
This is-
We're changing the name of the segment.
Okay,
Right
half-throated.
now to
Half
2/3 throated
Okay.
endorsement.
I think so, honey.
Cut, that's cut.
Chia seed oil.
Chia seed oil?
Wait, explain what that. I know chia seeds are. So the oil?
The oil that's made from them.
Okay.
If you rub it on your face and even on your hair, it's very good. It really makes your complexion even across your entire
Your skin
face.
looks incredible as you're saying this.
Thank you. I do use it every night.
Wow.
Oh.
And I have a rash on my face, so I actually might want to use this.
That's what made me think of it.
Is it?
Yes.
Wait,
This is for you.
It sounds like
Because you said I use a cream. And I thought, well, maybe an oil.
I should try this chia seed oil. Wow. Now, why is it only 2/3 throated? What's the other third?
Well, here's the one, the
It's
caveat, the
child
warning.
labor.
You do have to crush a baby to get it.
Dang.
No, it leaves stains on your pillow
Oh, I don't mind that.
at night.
I don't mind.
Worth it.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it leaves stains on your pillow because it's oily. Your face is now oily.
Yeah, and it kind of gives like a brown stain.
It's ruining your pillowcase, or it's seeping through to the pillow itself.
I'm unclear.
Pillow doesn't matter. Pillow's
You
always
don't dare
covered in a case.
investigate.
Pillow could be stained.
I
up.
will say my pillow is pretty gross underneath in
Yeah,
a
it
way
doesn't
that like
matter.
I take the sheets off and I'm like, oh God, what
Who lives
happened?
here?
Yeah, is that from sweat? What is that from?
I think you know how mattresses get heavier over time.
No,
Oh, I think it's true of pillows too. They become heavier
because they're absorbing.
because
like,
they're
oils
absorbing
and
your shit.
stuff?
Yeah.
Huh.
Nasty.
How long you got? Time to switch your pillow up.
I think it might be actually.
If you got the money for chia seed oil, you can get yourself some new pillows.
Well, you know, The Ordinary, which is a brand of whatever, you know, like oils. they used to make one and it went out of stock, and I went on to like a dead stock website and I bought 8 bottles of it.
You're buying old oils.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure if it still works, but
Your skin
trying.
looks incredible.
Thank you. And I no Botox, no lasers, just chia
Wow.
seed oil.
No Botox, no lasers, just chia seed oil and a lot of surgery. A lot of big time, deep cuts.
I just slice my own face off, and then
But
that's why I had to kill the baby so I could put their face on mine.
I do oil and the most invasive things.
Wait, but does digesting chia seeds do something good for you? People
Oh,
eat
yeah.
them too, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's good. It's good. Makes you poop.
It's fibrous.
A lot of people will do that first thing in the morning. You shake up a little mason jar of chia seed water.
Chia seed
Just, like,
water.
put
Which
it in
water
some
with
water.
chia seeds in it.
It
Or
is.
chia seed pudding.
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 They
And
eat the pudding.
they call it pudding because of the pooping that it makes you do.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you got?
My
I
full.
could do mine. Or you can go.
Either way.
No, go ahead.
My full.
Or
I have 2.
okay.
My first full-throated endorsement is, and I want to make sure because I want to make sure I get this title right. Emmy Blotnick has a new special out, and I just watched it on YouTube. Have you all seen this? It's called "What's Her Secret."
Okay.
Very funny. Emmy Blotnick's a very funny stand-up.
You know Emmy Blotnick?
I know of her. Yeah.
She used to write The Late Show.
She did.
So funny.
So funny, and her new special is great. I would say it flies by in a good way. It's on the 800-pound Gorilla Media Network.
I'm gonna
which
watch
is
it. I'm
a
gonna watch
thing
it tonight.
Okay, so that's one. But now my other full-throated endorsement is for Jonathan the Tortoise.
What's that?
Do you know who Jonathan is?
I know. I don't even know of him.
Jonathan the Tortoise is officially, according to the Guinness World Records, the oldest tortoise, born in 1832. Jonathan is the oldest living land animal at the.
He looks great.
194
Somebody's
years old.
using chia seed oil.
That's right. I was setting that up. Did you know? Because I love you.
I get it.
Let's watch him move. So for those of you listening, Jonathan the Tortoise is walking around. He's moving his head, and he's just living his damn life.
He's big.
He's huge. So you can stop it there, Douglas. That's Jonathan.
Wow, he looks like so prehistoric, doesn't he?
He really does. There are a handful of animals that are like, oh yeah, that's a dinosaur. Like isn't it like alligators or crocodiles were alive at the same time as the dinosaurs, right?
I have no idea.
And you look at them and you're like, totally makes sense.
Yeah,
That,
and they were real
that
big.
thing.
Weren't they real big?
They were probably much bigger. I bet you're right.
If you say so. You could tell me anything about the dinosaurs. I'd be like, yeah, that seems right.
Anything.
Yep. Anything you want. I'll buy it. Doesn't matter what it is.
You know, they could jump out of a building and then they would just start flying.
That I believe.
Bounce
I believe
off
there
like-
were buildings back then.
bounce like
I
a
believe the
kid.
dinosaurs lived in the 1950s.
Jonathan is 194 years old. The life expectancy for his species is 150.
Whoa.
So Jonathan has already flown past his the expectancy.
Or somebody has confused Jonathan with another tortoise.
There was a controversy a few months ago where people said Jonathan died. And then it came out that Jonathan had not died.
That's like the, what's it? In the Princess Bride, Dread Pirate route, you know what I mean?
As you wish.
The pirate just, whoever,
Marriage.
it passes to the next person.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? The king is dead, long live the king.
Yes.
Like, who's the Jonathan now?
Jonathan
dies,
is dead.
you're
long,
the new Jonathan.
Long live the Jonathan.
Yeah.
Inconceivable.
Good. That was good.
Thank you.
Does anybody want a peanut?
Somebody recently said that she met Wallace Shawn and she said, I loved The Princess Bride. And I was like, you know he's done a lot more than just The Princess Bride, right? She was unaware.
She probably said no. Oh, wait, speaking of Wallace Shawn, I saw
Dinner with Andre was fine. The Princess Bride.
The Princess Bride's amazing.
I
Yeah,
said
they're
dinner with
all
Andre
amazing.
and she goes, I don't know what that is.
Who's Andre? Well,
Andre
okay.
the Giant from Princess Bride.
I wish that, but don't you? Now that you've said that,
Doesn't
don't you
it
wish
kinda
that's what
seem-
it was?
It actually kind of seems like it should have been.
It should.
Yeah.
It should be that.
That should have been Andre, and he drinks like 100 beers in a dinner. Have you heard these stories?
No.
He drinks like 100 beers in a sitting
He like eats a whole turkey.
because he is, but which is proportionate. Like that's
Yeah.
a sandwich to him.
That's what Michael Phelps does too, right?
I think so.
Yes,
Basically, yes.
Oh, that spread when they would show the spread of what he ate: waffles, pizza. I don't need to say this. do you want the last bit of my Jonathan?
If you
thing?
want to.
Okay. So Jonathan's 194 years old.
No, cut this.
Born in 1832. Cut this.
I'm just kidding.
These are things, I'm going to tell you 3 things. You tell me which one of these is not younger than Jonathan.
Okay.
Which one? So which one is older?
No,
Which one is not younger?
so older, you're right.
Okay. Which one's not younger?
Penicillin, the automobile, and the incandescent light bulb.
Which one of those things is older than Jonathan?
Yeah.
Penicillin, light bulb, automobile. 194 years. So we're at.
Age
Well,
1832.
the automobile is like 1920s. It definitely
Yeah,
wasn't
I
around
think so.
18 whatever. And the light bulb wasn't penicillin. No, I'm getting confused with the polio vaccine.
Yeah, with the.
Penicillin's a lot older.
It's,
We're
a,
gonna go with penicillin.
it's a trick question. They're all younger than Jonathan.
Oh, you fucking asshole. That's horrible. what you
I
just did.
wish I'd cut it.
Okay, my. Oh wait, no. I wanted to say.
Penicillin 1928.
I wanted to say. I'm not sure if it's still happening, but Wallace Shawn had a play.
Yeah.
Did you see Wallace Shawn's play?
I didn't see it.
Wallace
John
Shawn's
Early
play,
was in it.
John Early was so fucking good in it. Holy crap!
Yeah.
So good. The play was. I think it was 1,000 hours long,
Yeah.
and start to finish, the actors in that thing are crushing it. I don't think it's. By the time this airs, it won't even be a thing anymore. It was so great.
That's a full-throated endorsement.
That wasn't even gonna be mine. My full-throated endorsement was gonna be for the humble chicken thigh. Are we eating chicken thighs? Oh, you're not eating chicken thighs. Do you eat meat?
You know, I don't really, but
Fuck this episode.
every once in a while I will have it, and I did randomly have a chicken thigh not that long ago.
Oh.
Well, this is great. This
This works out
kismet.
perfectly for my full-throated endorsement of the chicken thigh. Was it good when you ate it?
Yeah, because it's a dark meat.
It's a dark meat, and it's cheap. It's very. And this time, when you're trying to save money because of politics and stuff, there's politics. We talk about
We didn't
politics.
get to politics today.
We did just now.
But
But also, and then the politics. Chicken thighs are delicious. They're cheap as hell. You get the skin on. You're crisping that bad boy up.
I used
Ooh,
to
it's
make
so
a
good.
sheet pan chicken thigh meal.
Yeah,
It
you
was
did.
Great.
And you could just get the chicken thighs, just a little olive oil, put them right in the oven. 35 minutes later, you're done. That's a meal.
I've been trying to be a vegetarian, for ecological reasons, and our neighbor brought over some food for my husband and I, and my husband is like super animal rights activist, so he would not even think about it, and I was like, well, I'm going to eat it just because it's go to
here.
waste.
Yeah.
And as I was eating it, I almost started crying. It tasted so good.
And it was chicken thighs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a leg and a thigh.
Yeah.
It was so good.
And it's so much more flavorful. You grow, not me, but other households are.
Well, that's why you're supposed to eat the breast, is because it's a lot less fat.
it's a lot less good.
Yeah.
It's so less good.
Jeff, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having
me.
me.
We would love to have you back. As Michael, we didn't get to talk about nearly enough stuff, but we really appreciated you being here.
We love you so much. You're
We
so
love you.
talented.
Thank you.
Congratulations on all your well-deserved success.
Thank you. Thank you. I mean, as you said, it's coming up on a year, and so then I won't be a winner anymore.
Then you cease to exist.
Exactly.
Poof.
Poof. Thank you so much for listening to But Also with Michael and Asher. If you enjoyed that episode, and I know you didn't, and you want to hear more with Jeff Hiller, we've got a little extra stuff up on our Patreon, which you should check out right now. We would love it if you liked, if you subscribed, if you rated, if you reviewed, if you shared with a friend, and also you got to sign up for our Patreon. We got some pretty sick-ass bonus features lined up for anyone who does that. I think that pretty much covers it, except I also wanted to say,
I love you.
I love you.